Hey, how's it going? Twitch Tarot here, also known as Annabella. This is a collective reading for the air signs. So that would be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Um, Sun, Moon, and Rising, so only the big three. Um, just to repeat my disclaimer from like the last video. Um, these things come as they come, and there's no set timelines on this. Um, and I just hope you like this, and I hope it helps you in some way. So let's get started. I'm shuffling the deck. What's going on with the air signs? Air signs, air signs, air signs. Okay, interesting. So I had a couple of cards fall out here. And for starters, we have the Nine of Rods, King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Now, starting off strong here with the Nine of Rods. Um, Rods have to do with the fire within you, the soul. They are the suit for fire signs. Um, and as you can see from the image, I don't know, like, how to get that to work. Anyway, as you can see from the image, he has a bunch of uh, rods around him, and he's holding one close. So this is a time for you where you are gaining some confidence back. I don't want to say that somebody took it from you, but somebody took it from you, okay? Somebody made you feel unworthy, like you weren't the shit that you are. Um, and you're gaining that back. You're gaining that back in such a way where people close to you are being more drawn to you because of with the King of Cups here. Cups have to do with the emotions and the heart. This is very much placing you in back into your heart. The seat of the heart is what I heard. That might mean something to you, that particular phrase. You're in the seat of your heart. You are back to being able to love where you're at, like in here with your heart and like your morals and everything like that. But you, how would I say this? You need to not be so guarded at the same time. Like you're in a very soft place, and it's okay to continue to be soft. You don't need to have up like a ton of walls. Um, at least not in the way that you think, because you are strong and things would be different if you were to end up in that situation again. You know, it's of course it's okay to want to protect yourself and to conserve your energy and your peace, but that's not going to happen to you again. Whatever and whoever took your worthiness and your confidence from you, like that situation or and like that type of person or place or job, for some of you it's a job, won't happen again. You have a new standard. Um and I think that this has you also very productive. um, it has you in a place where you can think, and you're satisfied with that. You're like, wow, like I can finally like give a full thought. Um, because that's always, important. And let's see what else we have. Then with the King of Cups, I'm just going to take a quick check of my book because I have words jump out to me sometimes, and I just feel like there's something more to the King of Cups here. Um, yes, yes. So this new responsibility and being within of like protecting yourself and your softness, you're definitely you're definitely ready to give that back to people in a way that helps them. like, you now may be the advisor to somebody. Like people go to you now because you're wise, and you are able to protect people that you care about, because you can essentially like warn them, or like tell them like, hey, like I did that too, and like, yeah, this happened, but it's not holding me back anymore. um Also too, this might be, for some of you, this might be a figure in your life, or a place that you want to be in your career. Um, and maybe that's what this busy work is for you, that you want to get into law, medicine, science, the arts. You have this very intellectual air about you, and you want to hone in on that and use it to make money. And again, that's some of the air signs here, not all of you. But um, the next card is the Hanged Man, an excellent card, the absolute GOAT pop culture icon, the Hanged Man. So, what I love about this card, okay, is that this all has to do with knowing that you have the answers within. So, meditation and introspection are very important at this time for you. You're really changing your perspective on things now that being in your inner world isn't so bad. Like, you're not internally fighting with yourself anymore. Like, once again, being in the seat of the heart, you definitely have a new, fresh outlook on life, and this defensiveness kind of comes back into play here. So I'm just gonna check really quickly to see what that would be about, because like I said, there's no need, and I feel like you know that. And wow, I think that, especially with the moving from being being distracted and busy to avoid your inner world, and then being in the seat of the heart, it almost feels like you lost something, like you lost your edge. Not true. Impossible. Like, do you see how serious I just was a second ago? Like, you are still tough. Okay, like, it's fine. You did not lose your edge. You did not lose your strength in becoming soft. It is safe to be soft. And I know it might not be everything you envisioned, especially when you were starting this shift. But now that you're out of that stagnant period, you will be able to actually implement these things that you have learned about yourself and how you need to handle the world, because we all handle the world differently, right? People, jobs, roles that we play in life, they all set boundaries, and we have to decide how to move forward with those. um, and you're coming out of that, wiser, on top, and softer in a world that's very, very hard. So definitely don't think you lost something, because you haven't. You still have your strength. You very much could pop off on a bitch if you wanted to. So, not to sound like Napoleon Dynamite or anything, like, you could have whole milk if you wanted to, but like, you could cut a bitch if you wanted to, like. And that's the thing about being soft, is that you go inside and you think about these things instead of just being that reactive. All right. This is funny. It's almost like I feel like you're mad at me for saying all that. No, I'm just kidding. But like, it almost feels like the connection has been just like muddied a little bit. Like, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. You're here watching this video, my air signs. Um let's see what else I can get for yous. Because I think that there's a lot more to that reactive energy that I just felt. Yeah, Ten of Rods. Um, you're taking on a lot of responsibility with this, it feels like. It feels like you have the perspective of like you're on this journey and you're different now, and maybe some of the people around you, like your core people, um, aren't catching up. And it's given you more work, like, because you have to be that advisor, that person giving advice, like we mentioned earlier. This is the weight of that with some people around you. It's almost like you keep talking to a brick wall with these people, or they go, nah, that's stupid. Like, what kind of example that sets. I feel like that's something somebody actually said to somebody. Like, what do you think that example would be? And it's like, no, like, be soft. It's fine. Like, handle life with compassion, handle conflict with compassion, handle yourself and your feelings with compassion. And if these people don't want to follow you, don't make them. Because another big portion of this, of the Ten of Rods, is fixing your problems and separating yourself from the stress of them. So it's almost like you're giving yourself stress by being this new advisor, but you're also giving yourself a break because you're not getting into the same little like squabbles that you would get with people. Like, you just kind of realize, like, okay, they're going to be who they are and I'm going to go and be who I am, because I'm not going to waste my time changing them. And that is incredible. um but you need to let go of the burdens that other people give you. Like, yes, you can be that person that who gives that sage advice and really comforts people, but you need to stop doing that work for some people in your life. You need to let them go and mess up. Like, you need to let them go, oh, I did that and this was the outcome, and I guess so and so was right. These are things people need to find out on their own. You can't tell them that. And frankly, like, as you can see, he's carrying all those sticks. Some of those are those, responsibilities and duties that you're doing for other people. And I think that a lot of these sticks are also yours that you need to pay more attention to. Especially with your new seat in the heart, you need to bring that connection back to your soul. And what's so special about this too is that we started with the 9 of rods and now we have the 10. So it's like there's some succession going on here of being that busy person to getting your confidence back and really like picking and choosing where your energy goes. That is also a big theme that is coming up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just literally divide it and pick the middle, because it's almost like there's no cards flying out. Like, no cards want to fly out. Like, I'm shuffling and it feels like a fish out of water. I feel like you guys want to see me doing, one of these 2 of rods. And look at that. Another card about the soul, because wands are the suit of fire. Um, they are invictive of or attributed to the soul and the heart and passion, what drives you. So this is very much about the soul and the heart, this reading. Um, and this is all about that feeling of accomplishment when you accept a bigger responsibility and actually pull through on it. It's like, damn, I did that. Yes, you did. And as you can see, he's looking out to the horizon while holding a globe. Someone's happy about where they're at, and that's amazing. You're already looking on to bigger and better things now that you don't have all this weight on you anymore. The less weight you have on yourself, the better off you'll be. And it will benefit you in other ways. And this is really this is going to feel like a new beginning for you, where you might find a new passion that you have. And I think that's also why this is such a rods heavy reading, because you are coming into that passion again. Well, not coming into it again. For some of you, you are coming into a passion that you let go. All right? These other people are distracting you. And now you're backing your heart. You got this new perspective, and you have are drawn to these old hobbies, these old hustles, these things that made you feel good that you want back, and do them. It will really pay off for you. And this also too, for like the folks in the main crowd here, I guess, like, this is definitely including everyone resonating with this reading, and then also the people who are the special cases I mentioned throughout. This is a clear message to all of you, and it's listen to good advice when you get it, and recognize the time to take action for your goals. So, whatever new venture you're doing on, if it's this new hobby, this new job, this new business, new relationships for some of you, once you get that green light, go. Okay? Go. It is already yours. It is made for you. Take it. Okay? Take it. Even if it feels like a risk, that is the universe testing you. And the test that they're giving you is, will they jump for themselves? Like, you have to ask yourself how high right now, okay? That's what I heard in my head. It was a little scrambled. Sorry if it doesn't make sense, but it's almost like it's your time to jump for yourself, and it's time to ask yourself how high you want to go, okay? You don't have to you don't have to worry. You just gotta go. You just have to trust up here, trust in here, and go. Okay? And I'm gonna pull a few more cards because I already feel the connection like dimming with you guys. Um, Once again, air signs, sun, moon, and rising. Last couple of cards. All right, we have the Ace of Cups. I love that. And I think I just need one more here before the takeaway card. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't do reversals in these types of readings, sorry. So this is a Page of Cups. Okay, I love this. Okay, so it's almost like you've gone onto this internal soul journey. You've regained your confidence, your passion back, which has led some of you to start something up again. For some of you, start something new, and having this new soft approach and perspective to life. Remember, you're still strong, you're still sharp, you're still tough. We're not taking that away from you. We're not taking that away from you. It is all about owning that softness and just being confident and moving forward. And with the Ace of Cups here, it's very, very, very clear that if you take this advice and the other good advice you get, you will keep on this feeling of just feeling very spiritually connected and pure. And I don't usually like saying stuff like that. I just feel like it's a little gimmicky. But in this case, it's actually like legit, which is why I'm laughing, because I'm kind of like nervous laughing, because it's so hokey to say that to somebody. But it's true. Like, you feel so spiritually clear and pure that this is just bringing you so much energy. Like, I want to say, oh, you're excited about life again. But yeah, no, like, you are. Like, you are. Like, you really have that. And I think that this will definitely continue and have an impact. I think this is very crucial, especially with this is very crucial because of this card that came out with it, the Page of Cups. So there's this thing with tarot cards where the page card is usually like very like underdeveloped, immature energy. The only exception of that is this card, is the Page of Cups, because the Page of Cups, as you can kind of see, sorry, it's going to be out of focus, I'm using my phone, but there's a little fish friend that she's looking at, and there's a heart right there. um Obviously between different artists and different decks the art changes, but that is something you will see consistency with consistently with any deck, is that there will be a fish in this cup. And that is because this is like a friend or a lover or somebody who you just share a lot of love with, whether that be like a family member, immediate or outside family member. You have them to lean on, but you also have them to validate you that you are making these changes and that you are doing this growth. And I feel like this is also the person who gives you good advice that you need to listen to. For some of you guys, this could be like a mother figure. For other people, I do feel like it could be a cousin of some sort, the opposite gender of you, or birth gender rather, you know, just somebody who you consider opposite from you. Like, and they're gonna come in and kind of be a part of this new perspective, new life that you have. And it's almost going to be like your initiation to this. For a lot of you too, this will be somebody new in your life. Perhaps whoever this energy is too, like whoever this important like love relationship, platonic or romantic otherwise, this could also be this person who will just validate that journey and give you a whole new group of people and like surroundings, like just new everything for you. So new people, new places, new sights, new sounds. um and since the cups have to do with water and emotions, this is also a big thing that you're reflecting on right now. This could be a present feeling. If you're not here yet, that means you need to go back and make sure you're focusing on your own shit, not being that sage for everybody. So if you don't feel like this, ask yourself what you can let go of in order to be able to be reflective for yourself and to have your own emotional responsibilities for you. There's a lot of reflection happening, and I think that, yeah, obviously this new perspective, but these new people, like, you're going to be really reflecting on like while all of this is happening, and just be so thankful, like just surrounded by the most love, and just feeling like, not, okay, well, yes, you will feel like anything's possible, but it's almost like you'll have that magic back in life. Like, life is like a movie for real. Like, I don't mean to keep making jokes, because it is serious for you, and for me too. Like, I feel that with you, of like feeling like you're in a coming of age drama. That's the feeling here. Like, you're just very, it's very surreal, it's very sublime, it's very like, oh my god, this is me, and I'm so lucky that I'm here. Okay, so that concludes that part of the reading. I will now recombine the deck and get a pull away card for you guys, and then I'll show you the whole spread, because the way I lay out the cards is actually important. To me, I don't really use like actual spreads. It's mostly about like just like how the cards are laid. They tell the story. Um, so without any further ado, let's get your takeaway card. And it flew right out. It flew right out. Wow. 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 Everybody's falling too. Yes, I'm leaning on the floor by my couch. And we have the Lovers. Okay, so only two major arcana cards came out for you. Um, the Lovers. Obviously, this does have to do with true love and like companionship and things like that. But to me, in the context of this reading, um, it definitely takes on its undervalued meaning of integration and infusion of the self. I feel like this is a time for you too where you're very much embracing your flaws. And the only reason why I did that, like flaws, is because it's like the stuff that only you see about yourself. I think a part of this gaining back confidence has to do with this, which is kind of like the key to all of this. And the reason why it's the key, and ooh, the reason why I picked the key is because a key opens things, but it also locks things. It's a very um circular event of being able to lock something, being able to open something. It's very much a full circle object. And this is what it is. This was the key of just accepting yourself and accepting those flaws and being okay and being confident again. That's what really all this is about. Is the second you lose your confidence, it's almost like you lose everything. And um that's I'm sorry that you went through that time where you didn't have it. I'm really feeling that sadness, but you're here now, and you have love all around you, and it's only going to get better from here. So keep trugging along. That's the spread. Let me do the awkward camera thing again. Hey, we built this city. All right, so that was my reading for the air signs: Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm Twitwitch, also Annabella, and I hope this helped you. Bless be.